Everyone, it's Alex here on behalf of Time Travel Trading, and I'm going to show you a tutorial and explain how best to use our tool. So let's get started. This is the main user interface where you can see your chart in the middle, along the bottom, the dates. On the y-axis on the right, you can find your prices. These can be shown in the log scale, or if you want, you can auto-fit the price to the screen, whatever you prefer. You can change the scale of the y-axis by scrolling up and down when you see the double-headed arrow. This is also going to stretch and compress your candles so you can see them better. You can stretch or compress your time frame by scrolling up and down in the main chart area. So to stretch the chart vertically, you zoom in and out on the price, and to stretch the chart horizontally, you'll scroll in and out on the main part of the screen. You have the option to change the time frame shown along the bottom. You have the options of 5 years, 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, 5 days, and 1 day. I'm going to do the rest of the tutorial with the 1 month interval. You can change the interval shown on the screen that you're working with using the D button at the top on the left. Right now it's set to 30 minutes, but I'm going to change that to 1 day for this. Now I'll adjust the chart so we can see things a little better. Adjust the price. Shorten the date frame shown. And there. Now we can see from October to about the end of the year. I think I'll adjust this a little bit more so we can see a slightly larger time frame for the next portion. Our site uses TradingView functionality, so you should be able to take all of your previous knowledge and apply that here, no problem. Before I get into the projections though, I'll just run through the tools on the left side. You have your cursor, lines, Fibonacci tools, drawing and annotation tools of various kinds, text, projection tools, and pattern tools, emojis, your ruler, your magnifying glass, your magnet, lock and drawing mode, lock all drawing tools, hide all drawings, and delete your drawings. I'll just turn my cursor on so that you can see where I'm at on the screen. Okay, now at this point we're going to go into how to look at projections on our tool. To access the projections, you're going to click on the MTF button at the top of your screen. You'll see this box pop up, and these are all 4 active projections for the chosen symbol. So for BTC, we have an 8-hour, 6-day, 2-day, and 26-day projection. To be able to see them on your chart, you'll click on the boxes on the left of the projection. Don't worry about the right boxes, I'll get to those. I'm going to turn on all the projections so you can see what they look like all together. Larger projections tend to be less sensitive than short-term ones, but in order to get the best picture, you'll want to combine all of them together. Areas of darker colors are where the different time variables overlap. If you want to zoom in on your projection without moving it, you'll hit the Control on Windows or Command on Mac and then scroll to move in. Your trend line of actual data is here through the candles. So just a refresher, candles are real life data. Background color area is the tool's projection. I'm going to turn off the other projections so it's not too cluttered right now and just leave the 8-hour showing. You'll notice that we have 2 colors in our projection. I have mine set to green and pink. The green portion is where our cycle analyst day by day has worked his magic and takes the past in order to predict the future. What is really important is the color change that is right here. Actually, I'll grab an emoji. This color change right here. I'm going to draw around it so you can see the transition section as well as the moment. So this is really important because this is where the time machine created a blind forecast of the future. You have the moment of the prediction and some actual values. These candles are totally separate from the prediction and they have no impact on what's actually being predicted. They are here, they show a bit about the accuracy of the prediction, but they're not included in the calculations at all. They have no bearing on what forms the basis of the prediction, which is that green portion that I mentioned before. What we do here is turn back the clock so you can see the time machine thinks that it's November 16th, 2023, and it creates a forecast from the 16th to about the 25th. This forecast was created on the 17th. There's also some customization features available from the configuration button, and you can change your settings and your prediction and your past trends. So you can see here I made one green. Let's change one just for your knowledge. Go and turn a prediction back on. And we'll make this one blue. Oh, whoops, let's turn the correct one on. There we go. So now it's blue. In the settings gear on the top right corner, you can change the colors of your candle and your lines, as well as some other basic TradingView customization settings. You can also see your time zone in here. Just make sure you have the correct time zone selected. I'm outside of Toronto, so everything in this video is in Eastern. You can also change the time zone down on the bottom right, as well as toggle the price from log to percent and autofit. Aside from the settings in the top right corner, you can enter full screen mode or take a screenshot of your chart. Along the top towards the left, we have various function indicators. The different icons for your chart. If you don't want candles, you can choose from these. We also have the refresh symbol to get the most updated chart because these things do update in real time. And the blue's distracted me, so I'm just going to change that back really quick. Great. I'm going to go back to just our short-term projections so you can see all of it and go over the last really cool, unique feature our tool offers, which is manual scaling. When you manually scale the projection, you'll be able to adjust the amplitude of the price fluctuation according to the current real-world data. To do this, you will use the TRA button along the top. First, you have to unlock the projection by deselecting the checkbox on the right. Then you'll want to select the line that you want to scale. When you do this, these two blue lines and a box will appear. That's what you want to see before clicking on the TRA button. Now, select the manual scale function and another blue box will appear. You simply adjust that blue box around the candle's wicks and tails, and you'll see the amplitude of the price changes. This is where you can bring your own knowledge in and play with the scale and the patterns that you see emerging. It's very important to note that you will not be changing the dates, you'll only be adjusting the range of prices that are predicted. You won't want to move it around like this, but I really want to illustrate how it changes when you scale, so going further back gives me more dramatic results. When you're finished scaling, you'll reselect this box and lock it back in. This whole tutorial looks at Bitcoin, but if you want to look at another symbol, you can go to symbol search and pick from anything here. For example, we have SPY, Ethereum, Bitcoin, all kinds. If the chart has active projections, you'll be able to see them and they all update in real time. If you don't see what you're looking for or it's not been recently updated, you can ask in our Discord server and our cycle analyst will update that for you. Well, friends, that brings me to the end of our tutorial. So if you're ready to log out, you just say goodbye and you'll be back to the sign-in screen. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if there's anything that I've forgotten to mention, let us know in Discord and I'll make sure that we make more tutorials for you. Additionally, if you're interested in a mobile version tutorial, let us know and we can get right on that. Thanks for watching and happy trading!